Hawaii did a great job of showing great resilience, and that's something that they've done all weekend long, Chris. We talked about their ability to battle back from deficits. Marks didn't get a really good angle on that one, and so the Bruins with an opportunity, and Morley dug up by Olsen in the back cross-court set, and Sarkovic with the easy little roll shot. Saw that window of opportunity and dropped it right in there.
Again, not a great connection. It wasn't the set he wanted, so he made the most of it and just rolled it in. Block was well formed. Good selection by Sarkovic.
And the girls out to wipe up a little moisture off of the floor. Jace Olsen back to serve when Hawaii has gone on its runs tonight. Olsen has been the one that has been on serve. As you look at Siki Sarkovic. And Olsen with the good serve. Then the big 7-footer flying out of the back row, unable to put it down, and a nice job by Steve Odell. Dumps it down for the winner. And they're even at deuces.
Odell at 6'5". Easy for him to dump the ball when he's 3 or 4 feet off the net. He can do that. Most setters wait till the ball gets right on top of the net and they like to put it straight down, but Odell, pretty gutsy move there to do the little dump shot from a couple feet off the net.
Set in the middle, Davis Holt.
What a night Davis Holt's having.
He is
6
perfect.
kills, no errors, and 6 tries. A perfect 1,000.
Gotta love that. And he gets to go back and serve it now.
Love the way that he saw the block in front of him, so he cut it back across his body. He's getting better every night, I'm telling you. Nice little breath before his serve, part of his routine.
And Hawaii went out of rotation.
Yeah, you know what happened? It was Siki. Sarkovic had already rotated to his next spot rather than be in the proper position. He had rotated up front as a blocker.
And Hawaii comes right back with J.P. Marks. And Marks now with a dozen. And Charlie away with a quick discussion just to try to get a little bit of clarification. And JP back to serve it up for Hawaii. Hawaii +1, 4-3 in set number 3. And a booming serve, but right off the top of the tape and down. Another service error for Hawaii.
He gets an error there, but for the most part this year, if everybody's been watching every game, JP Marks has really done a better job of having his ace to error ratio be much more narrow.
Hawaii now with 8 service errors to go along with 3 service aces. Cheap pops it up, and flying it out of the back row is Olsen, dug up nicely by Steve Odell, and then Page hits it wide and out. Point Hawaii.
Robert Page showing some chink in the armor. He's now got 4 errors, 8 kills. Dane Worley, 8 kills as well. Those two are leading the way for the Bruins.
Sarkovic to serve it up for Hawaii with a 1-point advantage and back-to-back service errors on the part of the Warriors.
Hawaii now with 7 errors, only 3 aces.
And Page now, the 7-footer, to serve it up. Quick set, West over the middle this time, unable to put it down. Back set, Quiroga. And Quiroga denied. And now net violation against UCLA, and that's going to be a point for Hawaii. Quiroga wanted to have a little argument.
Quiroga is saying that when he blocked, he got caught up in the bottom part of the net and not the top. You see, in men's volleyball, it's only a net violation if you touch the cable on top of the net. Everything underneath that point is a non-violation.
But sometimes
Quiroga said, "Oh, I netted on the bottom of the net, I didn't net on the cable."
Quiroga this time hits wide, and Hawaii now out to a 2-point advantage at 7-5. Nick West. Now Charlie Wade had that no facial hair thing, and everybody's clean cut, but kind of get the feeling those sideburns are maybe inching a little bit longer. Not as big as they were last year. Speaking of big, the 7-footer Page puts it down for the kill, and Page now with 9 kills and 16 swings, hitting .312.
I don't think Charlie Wade minded the sideburns as much as he did the goatee,
yeah,
the scruffy beards,
the overall antics. Joby Ramos again trying that quick little duck for the 3rd time. The ball comes back, and Davis Holt puts it down.
Having a career night tonight. The Maryknoll grad lighting it up here at the Stan Sheriff Center with kill number 7 and no errors to boot.
Ramos, the junior out of Honolulu. From UOP, started at Roosevelt High School here. And Pollen, Clayton Pollen, a 6'7" middle blocker.
Clayton Pollen also having a nice night up front. He's got 5 kills, no errors. UCLA's version, or 4 kills. UCLA's version of Davis Holt.
All right, after the conclusion of this match, they'll pull up the Terraflex and get the arena set up for the Wahine basketball team that is back in action. Serve into the net, point Hawaii. Well, the Wahine coming off a big win. Unfortunately, the men's volley, or men's basketball team, if you didn't hear earlier, falling to Long Beach State. They actually had that game tied. They had the ball. They were going for a final shot. They lost it out of bounds with 14 seconds. Long Beach State came back, hit a bucket with 1.6 seconds left, a technical foul, a couple of free throws, and thus a 4-point differential, but it was really a bucket at the buzzer and a heartbreak loss for Hawaii. Now back here, let's see if the men's Warrior volleyball team can't pick up the W. What a huge win this would be, 10-7. They lead it against UCLA. And Olsen, another good serve. He's been perhaps the better server tonight. Good block by Holt. Back the other way. Flexing a little muscle is Worley.
Worley was due to break out of his slump. He hadn't had a good kill in quite a while. That one was one of his tougher kills, coming on a set from the back row. He's facing a two-man block there, a well-formed block. He just twists and turns, goes down the line. Difficult shot.
Marks with a really tough angle. Body spinning left, tries to hit it back to the right. And that is out. And the Bruins back within a point. It'll be serving 10. Odell to serve it. Throws it Olsen, and JP Marks, look out. Marks hopped right over the bench and happened to land right in the second row, right in the lap of a spectator who was sitting there. And fortunately, he was eating a plate. That guy was eating a plate of nachos about a half an hour ago.
I'll tell you something. I don't like this play. I mean, he goes over the first row, lands in the second row. He's your leading attacker, your best server. Not sure I want him diving over. I think I'd have a team rule about him diving over first row of bleachers. What do you think? Yeah,
I think that's probably a pretty smart thing.
I'd let that go, make sure you got him the rest of the season, and not lose him to some sort of a knee twist or an ankle twist jumping for a ball.
But an A for effort, no doubt. And right back to Marks. And he slaps it off the hands of Worley, and JP wins that mano-a-mano battle.
Marks, 14 kills now in 27 swings.
Brooks Adore. See that? Brooks Adore ran in, he started doing jumping jacks to get the down official's attention to get subbed in there as a serving specialist.
I like the animation and a little bit of comedy there Nice way to relax before he serves. Let's see if he got relaxed too much, but going through his regular routine. Watch his deep breath there.
Yep, holds the ball out. Passes it up. Good serve. Page, cross court. Puts it down right in front of Olsen for the kill. We're tied up at 11.
Boy, great serve by Brooks Sidori. Forced up a bad pass. Boy, he got 3 blockers, a bump set there. So in all, most of the time, the blocker's going to win that battle. When they go up there and there's been a bump set, and the hitter's got to run to get the ball. Page just has a way of doing great things at 7 feet.
And there is Spencer Rowe at 6'6", taking advantage of the overpass. And UCLA, for the first time in a while, reassumes the advantage. They lead at 12-10. Back to serve it will be the lefty, Dane Worley. And Worley hammers it into the net.
Let's take a look at this last overpass. If the ball is 50-50 on the net, it's either team's ball. That's the rule. It looked like it was 50-50.
And J.P. Marks with the ace serve. He went right at Dane Worley, and Worley unable to handle the heater that time.
You know, he actually went at Worley, but he also went the seam between Worley and the libero. Clearly, you want to keep the ball away from Evan Mottram there, libero. He's a very good passer. I think the player they want to target most of the time is going to be Worley, who is known as a better attacker than he is a passer.
And you saw that stat there, JP with 2 aces, 2 of the 4. And right there is one of the 10 service errors. So 4 aces with 10 errors. UCLA a little bit more balanced, 9 aces, 8 errors. Spencer Rowe to serve it, and he too puts it in the net.
Whenever you see teams go back to back to back, it's the only time they'll do this all year long. And night number 3 is a little strange for these guys, stamina-wise, especially this early in the year.
Sarkovic saves it. They hit off the net. Cross court set to Olsen. Back set. And UCLA's Robert Page manages to put it down, and Page just continues to rack the kills. He now leads the team for UCLA with 11 and 19 attempts, hitting .368. Out of the back row, Siki Sarkovic with a good swing of his own, off the block and out. And Hawaii, first to 15, will take a timeout with the Warriors up by 1. They use their kids as paddles. If you haven't been down to the Stan Sheriff Center in a while, do yourselves a favor. Come on down. It's actually a lot of fun here in the arena. The student section getting a little bit busier as they try to really promote that Manoa Maniac student section.
I love the way they've utilized the screen up above for the dance contest, the hair contest.
Yeah. I mean, the fact of the matter is,
the fan shots like that.
What happens on the court, what you see at home is the match. When you're here, it's
an event.
It's everything, exactly.
Yeah.
It's constant.
Good family fun. Good garlic fries.
Yeah. And sometimes we get a whiff. And right there, another service ace as Johan Timmer comes in to serve it.
He's another one who's been a great substitute server this year.
And I saw him go up and say something to Charlie Wade, and Charlie kind of nodded, okay. I wonder if he said, Charlie, I got something, coach. Put me in, I can do something with the serve. So who knows if he saw something, but it worked to perfection. Sarkovic saves it. Back set. No, that was not a good set that time. Ramos put it over the net.